Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Community Journal. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you tuning us in. Harwich is a busy place in September.
It certainly is. I can't believe we're past Labor Day and into fall already.
Yeah, we have a special guest with us today whom we will be introducing in just a second. But for those of you that have been sort of keeping track, it is still very dry around these parts of the Cape. I noticed that for July and August, we have gotten less than 3 inches of rain, which is really dry. And we just want to make sure that people are cautious. There are a lot of folks now have fire pits, and they tend to use them quite a bit when the nights are cool. And we just want to make sure that you're cautious because the brush is dry and things are very, very dry out there. So just be aware, we've not had much rain, so just be cautious. So the weather is still warm and
Yes.
very warm, actually.
Yes, it is.
And hopefully we'll start getting those cool fall nights real soon. But with us today, Nikki Smith, she's the Assistant Conservation Agent. And Nikki, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And you are here for a very important reason. This is, to me, one of the more important things that happen in town. You are one of the folks that is the moving force behind Coast Sweep. And now, if you want to please tell us what that's about.
Sure, that's where we ask for volunteers to meet at Saquatucket Harbor, and we disperse them amongst the various waterways, so ponds along Herring River where it's walkable, all the public beaches. If we have an overflow of volunteers, we'll send them into Bell's Neck to do that area as well, just to rid all the waterways of trash so that they don't make it out to the ocean.
And that's so important, especially with so many people being here this past summer and other years as well. And can you tell us an idea of some of the things you have found?
Yep, it's a lot of, the normal stuff, Dunkin' Donuts cups, beverage bottles, whether it be Coke or Nips and things like that. A lot of plastic, just plastic broken pieces from beach shovels and things.
And that's so harmful to the
Right,
water
yep.
animals.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't disintegrate. It takes so long. I think our number one thing that we get is cigarette butts. They're so small,
wow.
but you get,
Oh, wow.
you pick up so many along the parking lots.
Wow.
And
it's
an international event to do coast sweeps around this time of year in the fall.
Oh, okay.
And cigarette butts are the number one thing in the world that people pick
Oh
up.
my goodness,
Yeah.
I never would have thought of that.
No,
Number
me either.
one. Yeah, they're so
Wow.
small you don't really notice them. So,
Yeah.
but if you really look down and walk along the edges of the parking lots and stuff, you'll see a lot of them.
Wow.
So yeah, we do this every September, usually the last Saturday of September, with a rain date on Sunday. So this year it's the September 29th at 9 a.m. Meet at Saquatucket Harbor, and we'll disperse everybody amongst the various beaches.
And
Now,
there's a rain date of Sunday?
I was just going to ask
Yep,
that.
there is
yeah.
a rain date of Sunday, September 30th, so the very next day, same time and place, Saquatucket at 9.
Very
Wow.
good.
Now, I have, people say, oh, gee, I mean, the beaches don't look that bad, but when you look closely, there is an awful lot of stuff that
Right.
needs to be picked up. And I read recently, just for plastic to break down biodegradable, takes 500 years
Oh, my goodness.
for plastic to
Yeah,
break
so it's
down.
really important
So
to
once
get
it's
that.
there, it's there forever, as
yeah.
far as we're concerned. And we've really got to be kind to our beaches. It is the lifeblood here on the Cape, that's for sure.
Yes,
And,
it is.
one of the things that I see a lot, people very carelessly just throw things aside.
Yeah,
and
we
I've seen
noticed that when we've been at the beaches
Yeah.
ourselves. Yeah.
Right, I mean, they're carrying a lot of stuff off the beach, so they say, broken shovel, we'll just leave it.
Yep,
That's fine.
exactly. They won't come back for that because they have so many other things to
Right.
bring to the parking lot.
Yep, so.
Now, as the Assistant Conservation Agent, you work with the Harwich Conservation Trust, is that correct?
I work for the town, but we work with the trust a lot. We do a lot of projects together. We do this trash pickup together. We do the one that we have in the spring. We work on a lot of land management projects. We work on acquiring land together.
Oh, I didn't realize you were
Oh, wow.
involved with that.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So we a lot of times they'll purchase a piece of land, but we'll hold the conservation restriction on it, or vice versa.
Oh,
So yep, we work together quite a bit.
oh, that's great.
Yep.
Now, this effort has a lot of sponsors, I see. the Massachusetts Office of Coastal Zone Management, so you must have some involvement with them.
Well, so the Ocean Conservancy is the international group that has the international coastal cleanup. And then various departments around the world have their own, try and organize it more on a local level. So Coastal Zone Management organizes or promotes Coast Sweep and tries to get individual towns to sign up, or organizations, Friends of Herring River or something like that could do it as well. So those.
And then I see others here, the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, they're involved. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, they're involved. Ocean Conservancy and the Massachusetts Department of Conservation and Recreation. So all of those people, all of those organizations, so you sort of intertwine with them?
Right, yep. I'm the local coordinator, if you will. So they'll help us advertise and send us, they design the poster each year. They'll send us the trash bags and the gloves for the volunteers. So that's how they're involved as far as Harwich goes.
Now, is it just Harwich that gets involved with this, or?
No, they encourage any towns with any waterways to do it. So there's not too many in Western Mass. There is a map of the world that shows where
wow.
everyone has cleanups. I was just looking at it earlier, and there's one on a tiny, tiny island in between Australia and Hawaii that has one set up. So it's all
That's
over.
amazing.
This year, I think I've seen Chatham, Dennis, Falmouth, and I think maybe P-Town have all signed up so far. But this goes on from September through October, November. They encourage people to do it, so more could be signing up.
Wow, that is wonderful. That is really a great effort. And again, let us know now. Tell us again when this is happening so people will know.
It's Saturday, September 29th, with a rain date of Sunday the 30th, and it starts at 9 a.m. Meet at Saquatucket Harbor, and we'll send everybody on their way. It usually takes about 2 hours, depending on what beach you go to.
I was just going to ask you that, yeah.
So, it's usually, we ask everyone to be back by 11:30, so that all the volunteers organizing it can, get on with their day as well. But
Now, do you have the directions to the particular assignment they have?
Yep, we have maps that we'll print out and can hand people if you're not sure where to park and any of that kind of, if you're not familiar with the area, if you're not from here, so, yep.
So anybody is asked to volunteer?
Yes,
You don't have
anybody.
to be a resident?
Right, and you don't have to sign up in advance, you can just show up, but if you do want to sign up, or if you have, a beach request that you would prefer to do, you can RSVP to events@harwichconservationtrust.org.
Very good.
Excellent.
Wow.
Well, we wish you luck getting all the volunteers that
Thank
you
you.
need.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Nikki, thank you so much for taking time out to join us this morning and to let folks know this is a very important effort. And, we hope some folks do take a couple of hours out of their day on the 29th, rain date on the 30th of September, to help with this great effort. So we really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, folks, we also have a very active fall coming up in the Recreation Department, and Eric is going to bring us up to date with that. So let's take a look at that right now.
Hello, I'm here with Eric Beebe of the Recreation Department, and I know we've had a very busy summer recreationally.
Absolutely.
And we're looking forward to a fall, which is probably not going to be much of a change in terms of the busyness.
No, yeah.
Slightly different kinds of things, but we're anxious to hear about them.
Yeah, we're looking forward to get going. There's really no break. We're going straight in from summer to fall. We had a very busy summer, like you said, but we're ready for fall, and we're taking sign-ups for all our programs. So I can kind of go through what we have this fall. Similar to last year with a couple extras. On Mondays, we have a crafting class for elementary school kids that runs right here at the community center. Tuesdays, we have tennis for kids over at the old middle school, the Cultural Center. Wednesdays is a full day. We have indoor soccer, which is a very popular program also at the Cultural Center. And on Wednesday nights, for those that are ready to go with basketball, we have a basketball clinic here at the community center. Thursdays, we have a couple things going on as well. We have flag football, which is also very popular. We do that right on the fields behind the community center here. And at the same time, we have field hockey going on.
So what age is the flag football
Flag football is grades 3 and 4.
I see.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
then we have a field hockey for grades 1 through 4. And that's kind of a clinic style, pickup games, things like that. And that's at the Cultural Center. And then Fridays is our most popular program by far. We call it Fun Fridays. We usually get 40 kids signed up for that. It's right here at the
Wow.
community center. They play all kinds of games, dodgeball, anything you could think of. Capture the flag, they'll go outside, play on the playground, all kinds of, it's like a mini camp kind of.
Is it right after school?
Yeah, what we do is, because the elementary school gets out earlier than they have in the past, we do pickups with our vans. Whether the program's here or at the Cultural Center, we bring them back here. We do homework club or a movie. Sometimes we let them watch a movie for an hour. Once all our helpers and staff from the high school get here, then we disperse to our programs for the day. So it worked out well last year, so we're going to keep going with it.
So there is a change in the school schedule.
Yeah, well, starting last year, the elementary school got out an hour earlier than the high school. So we had to kind of figure that out.
I see,
A lot of our staff are high schoolers.
Right.
So, but we found it worked. We bring them here. We usually have a room set here. They could do homework. They could do craft projects.
A little decompression time maybe from
before
their
we
own
start
school.
up. Yep, exactly. So it's worked out well.
That sounds good.
We're going to have youth fall archery this year for the first time. We don't have the day set yet. We're working on the days and times, but we'll get that out as soon as
And
we
where will
possibly.
you be doing that?
That runs right in the fields, right behind the community center
behind
too,
you.
out in the corner, so it's safe.
Yeah.
And we have a teacher of archery. He's very experienced. He's done it for us quite a few times.
And
so.
what grades did you say that is?
That's usually grades 3 through 8.
Wow.
So it's
That's
a wide
quite a wide range.
Yeah. Yep. So we're just waiting to hear from him on what days and times work for him. So.
And will they be split up in terms of age?
Yeah, they usually have a couple target. He has some helpers, so some targets for the younger kids and some for the older. But usually most kids that come in are beginners, and they start right from the beginning, and they put a lot of emphasis on safety and how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
So the kids seem to love it.
Well, this is your first time doing that.
In the
right?
fall, we've done it in the spring,
I
and
see.
we had a
I
summer
see.
program
Oh,
too.
so they have had some access.
Oh
to
yeah,
that,
sure.
possibly.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay. But there will probably be a lot of new, excited kids.
Oh
to
yeah,
try it.
absolutely. Yep. And then in addition to all those weekday things, we have a K1-2 soccer clinic every Saturday morning. The kindergartners are at 9 o'clock, and grades 1 and 2 is at 10:15.
I see.
That's held over at Brooks Park in the baseball field there, in the outfield. Also, we have Travel League soccer. We have 3rd and 4th grade soccer, boys and girls, and 5th and 6th grade soccer for boys and girls.
Great. And do they have to qualify for that in some
No,
way?
everybody
They try
play.
out?
Everybody, there's no tryouts. Everybody
see.
gets on the team. Everybody's guaranteed to play at least 50% of the game.
Wonderful.
And they travel. They'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
Games are on Saturdays. It's the Lower Cape Rec League, so it's anywhere from here up to P-Town for Saturday games. And they usually have one practice on a weeknight every week. So.
Well, that's very fun.
But that one,
Yeah.
I want to reach out. That one, the time schedule is tight. So the sooner you can get in and sign up for that, the better. And volunteer
okay.
coaches are always appreciated. That's kind of how we run it.
Okay.
That's how,
okay.
how it goes.
That's for the travel soccer.
For the travel soccer, yep. Coaches are usually parents. Their fee is waived for their son or daughter if they coach.
I see.
So the coaches tend to have a lot of fun with it as well.
I
so.
know. I know many former coaches.
Oh yeah, sure,
Yes.
sure.
Parents. And
Oh yeah. In addition, another new thing this fall, starting September 23rd, we're going to have Sunday open gym. So the community center will be open on Sundays from 10 to 3. The gymnasium and the game room will be open during those hours. We'll have a couple staff here to supervise.
Okay.
So just another chance to get out and get some energy out.
And the fitness room as well, is that
Fitness
right?
room is also
Yeah.
open, so there'll be staff here at the front desk as well. Yep. So
Okay.
we're going to give that a try and see how
Well,
it goes.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Let's give it a go. And
No
then as
rest. No
As
rest.
far as open gyms go, that we're still going to have a lot of open gym time in addition to these programs.
Wow.
Right now, the schedule is Mondays from 2 to 5, Tuesdays from 1 to 7, Wednesdays from 2 to 5, and Thursdays from 12 to 7. Also, Saturdays, I'm here all day from 10 to 4. So we have plenty of time to come in. We have the basketballs, we have all the equipment, so all you got to do is show up.
I see. And are there people who are helping organize games at
Yeah,
the
I
open,
mean, we,
at the
we
open
see,
gym? You have,
usually we get a lot of the older kids that just want to come in
I
and play
see.
pickup games. But if
Yeah.
there is younger kids coming in and they want to get something going, we have staff here to do that.
okay, and what age groups are eligible for?
Open gym is
open gym?
any age, but if you're under 12, you have to have a parent supervise with you. But
And
other
does
than
that
that,
include adults, or is it for
yeah,
kids?
yeah, there's adults that come in.
Okay.
Yep. There's
Okay.
different times of day. If you give us a call on a Saturday
Right.
ahead of time, we could even tell you who's here and who's not, and
Right.
you know, if you're looking for a game.
Yeah, it kind of works out.
And
I'm
it's all
sure.
free. Open gyms are free, so you could
That's
just walk
great.
right in the door. So we got a busy fall
You
lined
have a
up.
full roster.
That's right. Yep. So
That
we're excited
sounds-
to go. We have a great staff again, made up of
Mm-hmm.
some college kids that are still in the area, as well as a lot of the high schoolers right from Monomoy. So
Great.
yeah. So
Excellent.
we're lucky to have them. Yep.
Yes, we certainly are. Lots of volunteers in Harwich,
Absolutely. Yep.
from young to very old.
Oh
So-
yeah. Yep. And then
terrific.
you know me and Sue Frazier, my assistant, and Garrett Murphy, our program specialist, are here most days of the week as well. So we got plenty of staff and supervision.
Lots of coverage.
Send
Yep.
your kids over. But like I said, sign up as soon as possible. A lot of these fill up fast, especially for the pickups, the van pickups.
I see.
We could pick
Okay.
up 23 a day.
Okay.
We could get more than that into the program, but we can only pick up 23.
Okay.
So
And is there a brochure that people can pick up, or is this all online?
it's online. The brochure is online. It's here at the community center as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then sign-ups, you could come sign up here. And for the first time ever, we have online sign-ups that you
Mm.
can use a credit card. So if you just go to the town website and go to the recreation department link, it'll walk you right through it.
Excellent.
Makes it
Excellent.
easy.
Makes it
So,
more accessible. That's great.
Absolutely, yep. But everything's starting up next week, so we'll be ready to roll.
Okay. We got to get ready.
Yep.
Sounds like a wonderful fall. And
Sounds fun to me. Yep.
thanks so much for
All right.
coming in and telling us all about
Thanks
it.
for having me.
Yep.
Well, we are back, and
Hello
my
again.
goodness, yeah, hello again. And you know, it's always nice when Dinah sits down with Eric, and you
Yes,
know, it's
lots
just,
of stuff going on over there at the recreation
a lot of stuff
department.
going on, that's for sure. And fall is very busy, and Eric does so many good things with so many things going on. It's great.
Yes, he keeps those kids busy, which is always a good thing.
What do you got there, Eileen?
Well, I have an announcement from one of my favorite places, as you know if you watch the show often. Cape Cod Theatre Company, home of the Harwich Junior Theatre, are holding their fall classes for the year 2018. Open house is going to be on Saturday, September 22nd from 10 in the morning until noon at the theater. And the theater, if you don't know, is at 105 Division Street, West Harwich. Space is limited, so if you want to know what is available, you can visit Cape Cod Theatre Company, and theater is spelled Theatre, not E-R, R-E, company.org, or my choice, call 508-432-2002, extension 12. And I'll just give you a brief rundown on what some of the classes are that are available. For the youth, there's creative movement, story explorers, acting and improv, creative drama for homeschool, creative drama 1, creative drama 2, which our daughter took all of these from Broadway
Yes, she
kids,
did.
songwriting, teen acting, and technical theater, which our son was very into. Adults, comedy, improv, dream tale theater, and mosquito storytelling workshop.
Oh, wow.
So, if you have a child or a grandchild that is interested in theater, now's the time. Saturday, September 22nd, open house, 10 a.m. to noon at the theater, and if you register today, you get a 10% discount when you enroll in 2 or more classes. So 10% discount for 2 or more classes. That's a good deal.
That is a good deal.
Yes.
And you know, they do such quality work there.
And it's not just for kids that want to go into
No,
acting.
no, it isn't.
It teaches life skills, as I've said before on
Yeah.
the show. It teaches life skills to stay with our children who are now in their 40s
Right.
forever.
Yeah.
It helps in whatever career they happen to choose along the way.
Very, very true. And it's just quality instruction, and they learn so much.
And they have fun, and they make lifelong friends.
And they have fun. That's the important thing.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
very
Fun's
true.
always good.
You know, here is something, this sounds like a lot of fun. The heading of this poster is Let's Go for a Ride. And this is being sponsored by the Harwich Bikeways Committee, will be celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Old Colony Rail Trail on Sunday, September 16th at 11 a.m. This anniversary bike ride will be going from Brooks Park to Chatham and then returning to Brooks Park. It'll be a family ride, and everyone is invited to join us.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun. The 20th anniversary of the Old Colony Rail Trail, Sunday, September 16th at 11 a.m., right at the Old Colony Rail Trails. That sounds like a good time. And let's see, it starts at Brooks Park. So gather your family with the bikes and go for a ride. That
Yes,
sounds good.
check those tires.
Yes.
I say that from experience.
Yes, I remember going on bike rides. Oh boy, we won't go there.
No. Long ago memories now.
Yes. This past weekend was really a fun weekend in town. So much was going on. We had a flea market and a Jailhouse BBQ that was really great.
We attended both. We even came over to the antique show that was here at the community center. It was a great day, and it was a beautiful day for
It
the
was.
barbecue and the flea market outside.
So if you did miss it, we're going to give you a chance to at least take a peek and look what really went on. And I think you'll enjoy taking a look at the flea market and the Jailhouse BBQ. So we're going to sign off, but stay tuned to take a look at the flea market and Jailhouse BBQ. So for all of us here at Channel 18, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoy what comes right after the show.
Yes, and please take advantage of the things we talked about.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now. Flea market, Jailhouse.